one of the things that I really want people to understand is that this whole journey, again, let's go back to that healing journey, right? There are steps and stages. There's 5 stages that betrayed partners go through. There's 6 stages that unfaithful partners go through. Getting rid of shame, getting rid of the trauma, all of those things are a part of this journey. Um, you know, both people, and I think both Camilla and Sarah have said this now, if not a couple times, right? Both people are suffering. And I know sometimes that's hard for betrayed partners to hear, but truly, if we think about what's really going on, both people are suffering, but they're suffering for very different reasons. The betrayed partner is suffering because he or she is a victim of this situation, this circumstance, the choices of another human being. Now, we don't want them to stay a victim. That's why we're here. We want to help them not be a victim of this. But that's their journey, is to really process through what has happened, work through the pain. For the unfaithful partners, they are suffering as well. They're suffering, first of all, they're suffering because the mask is gone. And now they don't know what to do, right? They're also suffering with the shame of what they've done. So each person is suffering, again, for very, very different reasons. And that's why when couples go to marriage counseling, that's not addressed. It's not addressed. Marriage counseling kind of jumps in at the, okay, let's, like I said before, right? Let's talk about conflict resolution. Let's talk about communication. Let's talk about compromise. No, we've got 2 people who are completely dysregulated, stuck in survival mode, stuck in this fight flight mode. And we have to help them individually heal. It's why we're all trained in neuroscience. And not to get all technical, but neuroscience is basically the relationship between the brain and the body, the brain and the nervous system, the thoughts and the feelings. What happens is that if we only address one part of this, which talk therapy does, and Camilla touched on this already, if we only do that, what happens to all of the pain? What happens to all of the emotions inside? That's where we have to go. We have to help individuals on their own healing journeys work through their own emotional pain.